Weren't we going out to sea? So I'm calling you Master now, not Captain. Got it.
Alright, welcome back. Today they release a new event, one of the main event called Memories Stellar. Memories Stellar Blade collaboration. Now I have not played Stellar Blade. Now I am more of a Japanese role-playing game style. So an action game like that, not in up my alley. I think Stellar Blade is made by the same company, Shift Up, the company that made this game right here. So was not surprised to see them do a collab. Now let's have a look at Eve. Here she is. I love the color though, beautiful. Oh my. Yeah, that's a that's a battle style similar to Crown, but more rounded, you know what I mean? 4%, so 2% is better than 1%. The question is, would I spend to get her? I don't have enough, I don't have a lot of resources. 63 advanced voucher. That's about it. 22,000 gem, which is not much. Let's have a look.
There doesn't seem to be any obvious physical disparity between Nikke's and humans. How do you tell them apart?
See her skill. Her skill, I think, mainly is about herself, about self-buff. Affect self again. No, wait. Activate when landing 10 normal attacks. Affect self if the target belongs to electric code. Okay, because iron is in this game counters electric. I'm assuming that's what it is, right? Let me check. No, it didn't say here. Let's see. Affect self, affect random enemy units. Yeah, it's a self buff, not a party buff. Now whether she is powerful or not, I have no idea. Reading this thing does not help me at all until you test it out. You see, what's her name? Cinderella. At first I thought she was not good, but then I saw people do it on YouTube. She's just racking up damage. I said, what the hell? So I immediately go ahead and recruit her at the time, and boy, she's still number one. Same thing with this one. I may think that this may not look good, but it might turn out that she can be one of the most powerful characters. I'll be pissed. I mean, look at that, scale by 100%. That's like double the damage right there. 100% is double.
So, the Ark is humanity's final
I
stronghold.
love the color combination.
Sounds similar to the colony where we're from.
But like I said, I'm not a big fan of Stellar Blade. The character, she looks nice, but I don't know. Maximum ammo, attack up by 50%. Affect self. Yeah, she's about self-buff. She probably deal a lot of damage, but I'm not sure though. Again, due to my limited resources, I want to save for summer event. I want Bikini Anise because she is very powerful. She looks cool. you know, Eve. But man, I might kick myself in the butt if I don't recruit her. But again, you know, you got 3 weeks to get her, so this is just the first day. So let's just hold that thought. We are here to look at the story mode and its voice. Its main event. Normally this thing they don't voice. You know, like collaboration, they don't voice as much. At least not the previous one they don't voice. But this one they do. All right, here we go. Memories teller. 3, 2, 1.
A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport.
Rome is look to be an android.
A statue. Often placed by an entrance or against a wall to flaunt wealth or exhibit
Looks like
one's
he
taste.
or she, I don't
It
know.
can also serve a symbolic function.
He probably
It is useful.
up in the on the
Transport.
surface collecting
Complication. Volume limit
some useful
exceeded.
stuff.
Transport on hold. A flower pot. A decorative object used to hold flowers. It is useful. Transport. Transportable weight limit reached. Go back.
Rome, that's the robot's name. Turn itself around. The container on its back filled to the brim with various items.
Calculating time until return. Warning. Loud noise detected. Coming from above.
Rome lifted its head and looked toward the sky, revealing a massive transport aircraft with 4 legs. Plumes of fire burst from the appendages as the aircraft slowly descends. For some reason, its movement seemed unstable.
Not rapture. First time seeing.
The aircraft crash lands on the ground.
First sighting. High probability of substantial value. Transport. Is transport possible?
The ramp extends from one side of the airship and touches the ground. Someone walks out of the aircraft.
Oh, that was close.
Ha! Here's Lily. What the heck's the dude doing here? Ain't he supposed to be women only? They always have like one dude or so, but they never include them on the recruiting. They're all female. Now Lily, you're gonna get her for free just by logging in and completing your daily quests, and then she will be adding to the normal rotation so that you can, keep on recruiting her. No, wait a minute. If this is a collaboration, normally they don't include that. Yeah. We'll see.
We nearly landed on our side thanks to that caliper. Stupid thing is off balance.
Somehow they speak like British, not American accent. I'm assuming these are voiced by British actors.
You say land, but most people would consider that a crash.
Not that I care, as long as
Is
they
everyone okay?
speak English.
No problems.
I'm okay
I'm
with
fine. How about you, Eve?
it. In fact, I do like
All
British
good.
accent.
Adam, what's the status of the tetrapod?
Pretty dire. I think one of the veneer calipers
Like I said,
is
I'm
shot.
not
I may have to get in
a
there
fan of-
myself and poke around.
a Stellar Blade
Where are we?
style, the game.
I've never seen this place before.
So I don't know these characters
Can you not check the coordinates?
because I have
Some
not played
coordinates
the
are showing up, but there's no way they're correct.
A mechanical issue, perhaps.
Impossible. My diagnostics are always perfect. There's probably a jammer of some kind. Or we're in an area where all communications are inoperable.
That's not good.
Is that gatekeeper
We're
again
lost.
that sent them
We
here?
wouldn't be in this situation if Adam
wonder.
hadn't flown into that glowing tunnel.
Lily, listen to me very carefully. If you come across a glowing tunnel while in flight,
Growing
you
tunnel,
can't
huh?
exactly close your eyes and pretend it doesn't
You're in the
exist.
Twilight Zone now,
You
friend.
don't have to head straight for it either. I knew that thing was suspicious the moment I laid eyes on it.
You lack a sense of adventure.
There's being adventurous, and then there's being reckless.
Either
Everyone,
that or
wait.
the gatekeeper
There's something
create
there.
that tunnel and bring them here.
A robot.
I've never seen that model before.
It doesn't look like a combat robot.
Let's go take a look. If we analyze its data, we might find something.
I'll go first, just in case. You two stay behind me and keep your distance. It doesn't appear to be armed. Doesn't seem particularly dangerous.
Are you Nikke's?
Huh?
Yeah, it talks
Oh,
back.
it's equipped with language functions. That makes things easier. Hello. Can you tell us where we are?
You're on the surface.
We could ascertain that much. We're asking for a specific location name or something.
The surface.
This robot doesn't seem to be running on AI.
Rome can think and make own decisions.
Rome? Is that your name?
Yes, Rome is my name.
Right then, Rome. Can you tell us more precisely where we are?
You are on the surface. The surface is the surface.
You're going nowhere.
I'll try talking to it. You need to keep in mind that it's a robot. You can't pressure it like that. Hey there, robot friend. We want
Robot
the
friend.
coordinates of this location.
Black mold on your face. Need to clean.
This is a beard.
Black mold on face is called beard. Affirmative.
Is this thing intentionally
Sorry,
trying
Adam,
to
but-
make me upset?
Repeat question.
You
Are
have not
you
improved
Nikke's?
the communication yet.
Nikke's. Are you asking about our affiliation?
Not affiliation.
Then I don't understand what you're asking. What's a Nikke?
Change question. Are you Nikke's or humans?
We're humans?
Humans. So Eve is not a robot.
Human.
Not like
Really?
A2 or
What else
B2.
do we look like?
Humans on surface. Humans on surface.
What's it doing?
Is it attacking?
Humans discovered. Humans discovered. Surface. Surviving humans discovered.
Oh boy. Rome is excited. I don't know much about Rome. I think that's part of the side quest there. I think he give. Is it he or she? I can't tell the voice. I'm gonna call it he. Memories. Yeah, okay, I guess this is their ship, the one that came through a growing tunnel. Is it model after Metroid, maybe? Okay, so here we are. Here's Rome
It's
by
quiet
himself,
and lonely.
and here's Eve. First things first, I think we need to collect this can here
Going in.
that's shiny. I think we need 3 cans to be found and 1 relics. Alright, you know what, let's go
I
for
want to
challenge
confirm
mode.
something.
Let's see what the boss is. Before we go to the story mode. Alright. Let's remove Marianne there and put in
Roger.
Rappy.
Joining the mission.
Let me hear her. We got 3 powerful characters. Rappy, Cinderella, and Mihara. But we only need 2. Yeah, like I said, one of the reasons why I'm hesitating to recruit is because I only have 3 powerful characters. Well, you know, a level. The first one is pretty much gonna
story
be
this
like
was.
easy.
I am most pleased with it.
Let's wait until we're on stage 5. Let me see. Yeah, stage 5 gonna be maybe. Oh, that's I believe that's 7, right? Yep, stage 7 be hard. So stage 1, it's a face roll. All right, we're gonna go to the login. Oh, you got teleport and everything. Cool.
It's quiet and lonely.
Where we started. All right, here she is, right there. You can get her for free. You can get her here, and I think you need to complete like a daily quest to get another one, another copy of her, and then you get. You see, on hard mode, you get another one. I think you get a total of 3, or maybe you get like 3 stars. So she is a legendary. Okay, not a purple one. Usually they give you a purple. Simply by logging in. All right. Okay then, let's go ahead and find some more stuff.
I want to confirm something.
Wait, what? Oh,
I'm a
wait,
little
what is
bothered by
this?
things over here.
Is that a relic? It is! Background music. Okay, we found one.
What's wrong?
Oops, don't mean that. Oh, here's another can.
Going in.
That's 2 can.
I want to confirm something.
There's another can inside there,
It's quiet.
but we can't get in. Okay.
I'm a little bothered by things
Alright,
over here.
let's go ahead and do the story now.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Okay, it seems like our counter team are all here. Event number 1. Oh, look at all these. So Eleg.
Full steam ahead.
So these people get.
Need me? Let's
Okay,
step
that's
on
80. Okay, I think that's 100%. We need stage 1. We got her already. Pepper. This is what 30. You know what? Let's put Jacko. We have not
it.
seen
Are we
Jacko
going
that
to
much.
play? Where at?
I think Eleg is 22nd, which is good. Let's put Anise. No.
Ready to go.
Let's get some carrier. I'm gonna put carrier as a Rappy. No, Mihara.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, sexy Mihara. Let's put her. Is Jacko 22nd? She better be. Okay, let's go ahead. Commander's room. The phone is ringing. Ugh.
Commander, are you busy at the moment?
Your phone's been blowing up for a while. Why don't you check it? You've gotten so many messages, you could probably compile them into a novel. Did you borrow money from someone and not pay them back?
No, I'm just tired.
Makes sense. We have been out on a lot of missions lately. Be that as it may, you really ought to check your messages, Commander. It might be something urgent.
Rappy,
Yes?
there is one thing I'm certain of. The moment I check those messages, our rest period ends.
Hmm. have to agree.
Rappy gets up and grabs my phone.
Would it be okay if I checked them for you?
Don't do it, Rappy. What if they're all flirty messages from different Nikkes? You might end up resenting the commander.
Commander, please check your messages.
I take the phone from Rappy. So tired, I said. Alright, let's check the message. It's from Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Okay, please respond. Rome, what's wrong? Discovered something incredible on the surface. What is it? Humans. What? 3 discovered. Want your help. Only you. Please come quickly. Okay, we'll be there.
Master, what's wrong? You're white as a sheet. Are you okay?
Everyone, get ready. We need to go up to the surface.
Right now?
Rome found humans on the surface.
Say that again?
Are these the coordinates Rome gave us?
That's right.
Wow. Humans on the surface. I thought there weren't any survivors up here.
That's the official claim by the central government, at least.
Wowee! So we might be able to witness a historic moment. Potentially, but Rome might also be mistaken.
Exactly, that's why we need to meet up with them and confirm. Oh,
Commander, explosions up ahead.
let's hurry.
What are those things?
I think they're robots, but I've never seen anything quite like them.
Like our raptors here.
What the? It just keeps attacking.
Rapture, run!
Rapture?
Even if we do run, it'd be nice to know where we are.
This is bad. It's only a matter of time before the tetrapod gets hit.
I'll go.
I think it'd be best for us to conduct a bit more recon before moving out. We have no idea what these rapture things are.
I could swear
Understand
Eve
that. But if we lose the
Installable I saw
tetrapod,
was
we're
a
in
bit
big trouble.
slim.
It's not the end of the world. Machines can be
But
repaired.
here she's got
If
thick
one of us gets hurt,
you know,
though, then we're really screwed.
thighs.
We don't have
Not
any
that I
proper
mind,
medical
just-
facilities around us. Any injury could potentially be fatal.
In her game,
Our robot friend here seems to
she's
have called
called,
for backup.
she's slimmer, isn't
So
she?
let's wait.
Commander, Nikke.
Maybe it's just panicking and shouting
Regardless,
random
I'm not-
phrases.
You know,
Let's
I'm not
hope not.
complaining. I do like her design. Rome, are you safe? I said.
Commander,
Looks like the cavalry finally arrived.
Humans? Is it really true? Wow! This is my first time seeing humans!
Yeah, what about
are you
Commander?
talking about? You see humans every day.
Yeah.
I know, but it sounded better if I said it that way.
Oh,
And
Neon.
you all are...
We'll talk later. First, we need to take care of these raptures.
Right. Well, shall we? Let's.
Okay, we're gonna fight the raptures now. we
Initiating
do.
engagement sequence.
Well, we got one member at least. Rappy. The other 4 different squad.
I'm overwhelmed.
You know what? I should
Need a
put
rest.
the people in the story. That's good. I mean, a fight is more like a intermission than
Victory!
anything.
With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Hey, you know what? Let's go back. I need to buy more credit.
All clear.
Oh, after this. After this.
Phew. I've got to be honest. I think we did particularly well this time around.
Incredible.
Commander, Commander.
Rome, how's your condition?
No problem. You saved me.
Still as dramatic as ever.
Now then, I look at the 3 people Rome mentioned. We are the Counter Squad. Countess Squad. I hope I pronounced that right. We are a special commando under the employ of the central government. And you are?
Oh, we're...
Is it true? Are you guys really human?
You're awfully interested as to whether we're human. You're just like that robot. Yes, we're humans.
Where do you come from?
What do you mean? Where else could we have come from other than Zion?
I've
Leon,
never
what the
heard
hell?
of this.
Is that
Zion.
your world?
That transport aircraft behind you. Did you come here on that?
Indeed we did. We call it tetrapod. Although one of the calipers is broken at the moment. So it'd be more accurate to call it tripod.
Do you know anything about Nikke's?
You mean what Rome was talking about? It asked if we were Nikke's. Can you tell us where we are? We're not familiar with this place, and I'm unable to pull up any coordinates.
Rappy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I'll contact the deputy chief.
Please do.
Oh no, not the D-Wave.
Yeah, gatekeeper.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we all have a seat? We have a lot to discuss.
All right. Soon after, as expected, the 3 humans before us were summoned to this world due to D-Wave abnormality. While traveling on their aircraft, which they refer to as the tetrapod. I'm assuming tetra means 4. 4 parts. They saw a growing tunnel. Enter it and would teleport here. Transport here. Eve, Lily, and Adam. Hey, now wait a minute. What about the other one? Raven. They explain how their world has been taken over by mysterious monsters called the Netipa. Is that how you pronounce it? They have been fighting protracted battle to reclaim their planet from the
Your
Netipa.
situation isn't all that different from ours.
Ooh, I better take a screenshot of this. Hang on. That's a pretty nice screenshot there. Oh, press the wrong button. Try again. Okay. I'll, save that later. All right, let's go.
The people there, are they happy? Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy.
We're trying our best to be.
Me too. I want to take a lot of photos. Happy photos. Everyone together and happy. Hee hee, ha ha.
After the explanation, we fill them in as to where they are about our world. The surface overtaken by the raptors and forcing human underground. About Nikke's and ultimate weapons called to do battle against them. All right.
It really is awfully similar.
I realize it may be a little insensitive to compare our situations like this, but given that we're at least on the surface of our planet, we're a little better off than you all are here.
Then, you guys aren't human?
Well, I guess not.
Well, except the
To
commander.
be honest, though, you can't really tell the difference unless we get hurt or something.
We found it hard to believe that humans could still exist up on the surface. Which is why Rome and all of us reacted the way we did.
I see. It just caught us a bit off guard, that's all.
All right. I understand that this isn't the world we came from. And from what I'm hearing, this kind of thing has happened a couple of times before. So my question is there a way we can go back to our world?
Yeah, defeat the well, we need to lure out what's that dude? The gatekeeper. and whoop his ass. There is a way, I said. Yeah, there you go. You need to awaken or defeat, rather the rapture known as the gatekeeper. It's what is responsible for bringing you here.
Based on our investigations, the source of this D-Wave is somewhere within a 40-kilometer radius of our current location. The D-Wave signal covers a wide area, but unlike previous cases, it is significantly weaker this time around. Also, anything that Gatekeeper summons normally emits a large amount of D-Wave energy. But all of you are emitting rather weak D-Wave energy, enough to be barely detectable from the Ark.
And what would be the explanation behind that?
The patterns change every time, so it's difficult for us to come up with anything conclusive.
It's easier to simply accept that it's different this time around and move on.
Got it. The situation inherently doesn't make sense, so attempting to analyze it won't help. Then, should we search this area?
In theory, yes. But it's a wide area to comb over.
Yikes.
That's not something we'd be able to cover on foot. We'll have to use the tetrapod.
Any chance the Ark could lend some assistance?
They're searching as we speak, but it's slow going.
How about venturing out with an exosuit?
I don't think that's a good idea. They're meant to be piloted solo. If they fall behind, that'd be the end of that.
Well, we certainly wouldn't want that.
I guess we need to focus on repairing the tetrapod.
That does seem to be the only option. Let's just hope that the damage is something manageable. Is there any place nearby we could find spare parts?
We could request them from the Ark, but it would take some time. Whenever we're up on the surface and need spare parts, we typically have to go scavenging for them. Why am I have a hard time pronouncing that word?
Ah, another way our situations
Looking for
are
them. There
similar.
you go. Easier. If you tell us what parts you need, we can help you search for them.
Much appreciated. But we have no way of knowing if the specs would match.
Yeah,
If
you're in a
Rappy's
different world.
firearm is any indication, I'd say our technology doesn't differ too wildly from theirs.
Oh, okay.
The specifications aren't identical, of course, but it should be possible to get it to work.
I believe Lily is a
All right then. Let's head
skill
out.
mechanic.
Exploring an unknown world. How exciting!
I will go with them.
If she can figure that
You
out,
two should stay back and give the tetrapod a proper once-over.
and that's good.
What? Why don't we go together?
Securing a way back is our top priority. We need to make sure there's nothing else wrong with the ship other than the caliper. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Have you got any combat experience?
I don't think I'm
Oh,
too
hell
bad.
yeah, they do.
Don't undersell yourself.
You're better than not too bad.
Good. Then let's go.
I'm going too.
Of course, Eve is their, is their superstar. Of course, they're gonna make her powerful, right? Say, is that mean then her character in game gonna be powerful? You know what? I will make my final decision whether to recruit her or not. Maybe 2 weeks from now. I might check other people who already got her on YouTube to see if she is powerful like I did with Cinderella. If she is, then I'm going to go ahead and get her. If not, I'm going to save my resources for summer. Okay, continue with the story. It might be dangerous, I said.
I am a transport robot. I can carry parts.
Alright, if you insist. Okay. Now before we continue on, that was a pretty long cutscene, ain't it? Let's step back a bit. So here they are. Last time only Rome was here, but now our team are joined. Hey, we got more robots. That's Rome, and who is this?
Quiet and lonely.
Who are you? Okay, that That's just generic robot.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Okay, we go to the shop. I
Going
think
in.
I say I'm gonna buy more credit. I got 22,000 gem. Let's go ahead and get both of these. 200 gem. So now we got 10 more ticket to do the
I
story.
want to confirm something.
That would be a total of 15, and it has what? 12 chapters? I mean 12 scenes? Well, it says access denied. Yeah, probably 12. Like, okay, let's go to the next cutscene.
Safety first!
Let me get myself some armor.
We can't let our conversations get interrupted.
Battery overload!
It was just starting to get good.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Good to know that I can cut through them.
All clear.
You use a sword?
Scarlet also uses swords. Hers doesn't transform into a hair clip, though. How does that work?
I'm not familiar with the mechanics of it.
If that's possible, do you think you could get a pair of glasses to turn into a gun?
I'm not sure about glasses, but we do have drones that transform into weapons as well.
Huh?
Now it's our turn to show you something cool.
Show him, Eve.
Ah! What the? Where did you come from?
That drone Eve has is also outfitted with a communication function. And that's not all.
Such firepower!
Very impressive.
I made it myself. I call it the Artemis Cannon, aka Drone 2.0. It's compatible with 5 different ammo types.
Can you make a pair of glasses for me that could turn into a gun?
Oh, Neon.
Oh, and have it
You
be
and your
compatible
glasses.
with 20 types of ammo.
I'll try my best.
You can ignore half of what she says, you know.
So you use a sword for close combat and firearms for ranged combat?
Pretty much. Though it can change depending on the situation.
Eve. I mean, no offense, but
Whenever people say that, they're totally about to say something offensive.
it might be best not to use your sword.
Very well. I won't use it. Your primary offensive strategy is engaging in long-range combat using firearms. All of your established tactics and formations are based around that. If I were to start using a sword, it would throw everything off.
Precisely. Thank you for understanding.
Not at all.
Wow, so friendly.
Yeah,
There's a scrap heap further up ahead. We should be able to find the parts we need there.
I'm ready to fight down and never let go!
I wonder if Scarlet gonna show up. Because, you know, on the teaser, they show Eve and Scarlet
Victory! With
do
me
it out.
on your team, did you expect anything else?
Sword versus sword.
Is this it?
Yes.
There seem to be a lot of things that are fully intact.
Some of them are probably still functional. Most of this stuff has been left here only because there's no way to bring it back.
Really? Then could you pick up that one with the screen for me?
It'd be nice to find something that we could ride, if at all possible.
Don't you all have more urgent things to worry about? Like, say, spare parts to repair your ship?
You're right, but it would be an awful waste to pass by all this unbelievable stuff.
We might be able to find a use for some of it when we return to our world.
Adam, Lily, I think we found everything we're looking for.
Already? This place is a real treasure trove.
I will transport.
Thank you.
All loaded?
Yes.
Commander, can I collect some things?
You mean artifacts?
Yes, there are many artifacts here, but Rome never came here before. Too many raptures. This is a golden opportunity. Rome can't miss a golden opportunity.
Okay, take what you like. Just don't overdo it.
Okay.
That little guy reminds me of Digger.
Digger? We know a Digger too.
What? How?
Yeah, we got Grave Digger.
We have someone called Grave Digger.
Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important.
You two are certainly animated.
Oh yeah,
Naturally.
these two are
If we
really
didn't have
that.
any energy, we'd be corpses.
Drive Rappy up the wall.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised. When I heard about your world, it sounded hopeless. But none of you seem like you're in despair.
Is that the vibe we give off?
Yes.
I see. What about you guys?
I think we're quite full of energy as well. There are some people who aren't, of course. But for the most part, everyone is working hard to make the most of a bad situation.
Sounds like things on your side aren't much better than over here.
It's hard. But we try not to let it show. And put on a brave face.
Well, maybe they're real similar because
really
made
are in
by
the
the
same
same
boat.
company.
Seems that way. Let's all stay strong. No giving in to despair.
You bet.
Commander.
Oh boy. What is it?
Big problem. Big
I thought so.
problem.
Rome?
I run toward the sound of Rome's voice.
Big problem. Big problem.
I'm coming. Oh, suddenly a dark shadow passes overhead. It's Eve. She is soaring through the air by gripping onto anything she can. She flips in midair, uses bellboard as a stepping stone. What the heck? He fly. Okay, so
I'll go first.
Roger. I'll
she's
leave it
like
to
a
you.
parkour type.
What in the world? How is she flying around like that?
Save your surprise for later. We've got to move quickly.
Okay. Soon after, we find Rome at the base of the scrap heap, attempting to pull along another transport robot.
Commander, big problem. Comrade discovered.
Fortunately, nothing's wrong.
Dang it, Rome. You scared the heck out of me. Why
Yeah,
are you always overreacting like that?
that's right. Oh, the commander is out of breath.
I'll take a look.
Rappy approaches Rome and examines the transport robot.
The coloring on the exterior. I've seen this in manuals before. It's a transport robot which is also intended for combat support. From what I can recall, it was in operation even before the first Rapture invasion.
No kidding? That thing's ancient.
It was discontinued due to the combat support
Yeah, become
functions
a
being
relic.
too costly to implement. When it entered mass
Maybe Rome
production,
should
only the transport function remained.
carry
Rome
that.
is one of those mass-produced models that followed.
This is Rome's predecessor.
You could say that, yes.
Is it dead?
Not sure. It's such an old model, we'd have to check.
If it's old as you say, would it be worth investigating?
Absolutely. The chances are low, but we might find traces of lost technology. My suggestion is that we try to bring it back and attempt repairs.
Are you saving it?
We're going to try.
So excited.
All right, let's get back.
I'm ready to fight down and never let go! One more time.
We can't let our conversations get interrupted.
Rapture's eliminated!
You know, they have Privity as the one with the point, which means she must be involved with this story somehow. Normally, well, except let's say your regular party, you know, the counter, Rappy, Anise, and Neon, they always on there, but they get what, 20%? All right, we'll find out soon enough whether she's,
Let's see.
you know, she's in it or not.
Okay, with these parts, I think we can manage. Ideally, we'd be able to check the compatibility and all that, but given our current situation, that's pretty much impossible.
Let's just get this over and done with. As far as I can tell, I think an emergency fix should do the trick.
Let's work together. You check the drive system and swap out the parts, while I keep an eye on the control system.
I'd hate to be ambushed at a time like this.
You're telling me? I'd take any help I could get right about now.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for these two junkers.
Can you fix Rome's friend?
Not sure. I've never seen this type of robot before.
Useless.
Excuse me?
Useless, as in you have no ability.
What the? Nobody insults me like that. Get out of the way. I'll fix this robot friend of yours if it's the last thing I do.
Oh boy, yes, you just fall into
okay there,
his
Lily?
trap.
I, Lily Artemis II, am capable of handling any
Yep.
technology.
That
A
robot should know
is
how
the
to get people
technological pinnacle of whichever world it hails from.
to do the reverse
I'll
psychology
prove to
here.
you that I can even fix technologies from other worlds.
Don't you think the tetrapod is a tad more urgent?
No, I don't.
I'm inclined to agree with Adam here.
Everyone, quiet. I need to concentrate.
Rome and I will assist.
All right. Lily, Rome, and Rappy begin working on the robot.
So, what do we do? Wait?
Is there anything we can help with?
I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least. We can only hope that Lily fixes that robot quickly. Oh, by the way, while you guys were out gathering parts, I checked out the surroundings. There's nothing particularly special in the area, just some run-of-the-mill ruins. If I had to pick anything that stood out, it would be that lake over there. It seems like it was originally the ground level of this city. The water is too murky to get a good look inside, but it seems deep. I think it's best we give it a wide berth.
Can I go for a swim?
I'd give that a hard pass. For some reason, the water is electrified. If you took a dip, you'd end up getting fried. So I'd save the swimming for another day.
I can still dream about it, though.
Well, I certainly can't stop you from doing that.
Can we go fishing?
Good lord,
I
Neon.
doubt it. Considering how much electricity is coursing through the water, there's no way any fish would survive in there.
What about electric eels?
Alright.
Maybe
Oh,
there's some of those in there.
try and he's crazy
Oh.
like that. No.
Touché.
What in the world is this conversation I'm listening to?
I told you.
Everyone, come here. It's all fixed.
I'll be dang. The robot room picked up.
You
Looks
fixed it
around.
already?
I told you I could do it.
There was a fuse missing. She took one from mine and plugged it in, and it came to life.
Yeah.
So all you did was swap the batteries.
Well, I'm still the one who figured out what the problem was.
Yeah.
That's right. Lily figured it out. Why are you so proud? You wouldn't have been able to fix it without Rome.
So what's it doing?
I think it's rebooting.
Calm. Restart complete.
Calm.
Environmental scan
Rom and calm.
complete.
Rom-com?
Time frame
Is
identified.
that what it is?
Am I back? So much time has passed.
Wow. For a robot, it's really in touch with its emotions.
Yeah? Rome acts more like your standard robot.
I am a robot.
Fair enough.
Who are you? Why are you here?
We're wondering the same thing.
Are you from the Ark?
You know about the Ark?
I know it all too well. I ask you again, are you from the Ark?
This thing kinda creeps me out. Like it came from the future to tell us that humanity is doomed or something.
Oh, Leon.
It's certainly way different from Rome. Are
You know,
you
when-
sure there's no one inside
when you say
operating
that-
it?
It used to be true.
Are you from the Ark? Answer me!
Yikes! Testy!
Yes. We're from the Ark. We are the counter squad.
I see. Ark's property. Destroy.
Everyone, take cover.
What the?
Don't move. The missiles have no homing ability.
It's just firing wildly!
No!
My tetrapod.
We're doomed!
Enough!
Ah!
Eve, stop!
Ah!
Rome's newer, more sturdy.
And what about Com?
I think the fuse is missing again. No further threat is posed.
Okay, that's a relief.
I'm disarming this thing right now. I let my guard down because it was an old model.
It attacked the moment we said we were from the Ark.
Yeah. It seems like it has some kind of grudge against the Ark. Good grief. Even robots are giving us a hard time now.
For now, let's lock it up somewhere safe. It could tell us some useful information.
Got it.
Also, we've got a bigger problem.
Ah, the tetrapod!
Stop overreacting. It was already broken. Now it's just a little more broken, that's all.
Your voice is shaking.
Poor tetrapod.
How bad is it?
The missile happened to impact the area that had already sustained damage. Luckily, it wasn't a particularly powerful missile. But from the looks of it, I'd say the damage is pretty severe.
Do you think we can fix it?
We can, but it'll take a while. Damn that robot! I should never...
For now, we'll have to do what we can with the parts we have.
Shall we start the experiment?
Now why would that robot attack us?
Is this one next?
I think what Neon said is probably true.
Reload.
You know, every time she says something, it usually comes true. Unless, of course, our commander changed the past that will affect the future. So I think that robot there might be from the future. Well, who knows? Maybe that robot got pulled by the gatekeeper as well.
Wrench.
Here, pass the screwdriver, please.
Here. I think this needs to be secured and adjusted a bit. Vice.
I'll go get it.
Meanwhile, we start our conversation with Calm, who has been revived.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
Oh dear.
Untie me.
Why did you attack us out of nowhere?
I didn't intend on harming you. I was only trying to destroy Ark property.
Yeah, why though?
Unfortunately, my missile pod malfunctioned.
What Ark property?
Yeah.
That transport aircraft. I will destroy everything that benefits the Ark. I will destroy everything that belongs to the Ark.
But that doesn't belong to the Ark.
I apologize.
Well, at least you're quick with an apology. So, why have you got this axe to grind with the Ark? Why do you want to destroy what belongs to it?
Because the Ark stole what belonged to me. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. You work for the Ark. I'm not telling you anything.
What in the world?
Calm, I'm Rome. Humans and Nikke's here. Nice. They can help you.
I didn't ask for help. You're nothing but an Ark lapdog who licks their boots.
Dang, this robot can even talk smack.
Harsh words. I'm hurt.
Calm. Won't you tell us what happened? I hit the Ark as well. We might be able to help you.
Get lost, Ark lapdog.
Hey, that hurt.
Whatever, screw this thing.
But shouldn't we try to help? It's clearly been through some trauma. Maybe we can help it heal.
If it was the least bit conflicted, maybe. But it clearly has no intention of cozying up to us. It doesn't even want to talk to us. So, screw it. It's unarmed, and we've got it locked up, so it's not like it can do anything anyway. Let's leave this thing to rot and go help them fix the tetrapod. Or stand guard nearby.
I think at least one person should stand guard.
I will stay here and keep an eye on Calm.
You will?
Yes, I do not need to sleep. Perfect for standing guard. Calm is also weaker than Rome. I will win every time. Out of 100 fights, I win 100.
And that's right. Okay. All yours.
If anything happens, give us a shout.
If anything happens, shout.
Rome? Are you okay?
Okay. If anything happens, I will shout.
I know this isn't the ideal time to be saying this, but I really would love to go fishing.
At least you're somewhat self-aware. Anyway, you heard Adam. That lake is electrified.
Yes, and therefore, insulated gloves are a must. I've got a few pairs. Would you like one?
No thanks. And why are you carrying those around anyway?
Listen carefully, Anise. This body of water is huge, nearly the size of a lake. Who's to say there aren't new species of fish swimming around in it? We could even end up pulling up some buried treasure.
That's true. You can catch all sorts of things while fishing in our world as well. Sometimes you can reel in a chest and find useful things inside them.
What the heck is this wacky world that you're from?
If you're intent on fishing, I can help.
No, is that gonna be a new mini game?
Sure! Let's have a fishing battle!
How the heck does a fishing battle work?
Why don't we sit back and watch this unfold? It's not like we have much else to do.
Sure.
Okay. What is it gonna be? A mini game? Nope. Rome opens the container and lays out the artifacts it collected. With precise movements, it begins sorting them.
A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport.
What are you doing?
Sorting artifacts.
Why?
Rome is making a second arc. A precious home. Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy place.
And you're doing that on your own?
That's right.
For how long?
It's been a very long time.
Talk about pointless.
That means there's no point. That's not true. There is much meaning to a second arc.
All right, I caught something!
Me too. It's a big one.
Is it a boss? A boss rapture?
Darn it. It's a chair.
Yeah.
Mine's a box.
Do you realize fishing is about getting fish, don't you?
You'll never complete an entire arc.
I will complete it.
You're bound to fail.
Good lord,
What
man.
you're
These two are
doing
quite opposite.
has no value.
Untrue. The second arc has value. Therefore, what I am doing has value.
Even if it does, no one will ever see it. All those years you've spent, all this value you say
Man, Calm
it
must have it
has,
hard
it
in the
will
past
all
for
disappear.
him to say those
Is
things.
that what happened to Calm?
Oh.
I caught a real whopper this time!
Seems like it. Your fishing rod is almost about to snap.
Looks like I'm gonna be the winner of this battle.
I'm different. I'm superior to you.
You will fail. Your actions have no value.
Good lord, man. Look at
And
their eyes
even
start
if
flashing
they
now.
do, no one will ever notice it. It will all be destroyed by the Ark.
Calm down.
I can't. If you knew what's beneath that lake, you wouldn't be able to calm down either.
Oh. Oh, what? Oh, is that something that those two were talking about? Yeah, something land on the ground with the router.
What is it?
This mechanical components of the arm. Oh, a Soviet arm. Okay.
Explain to us what this is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You liar.
Then what was all that talk about how we'd be freaking out if we knew what was below this lake?
I didn't say that.
You are hiding something there, Coon.
Nice try, but Rome has it on file.
Oh, cool.
Well, turns out you're right. We are freaking out. What the hell is a Nikke's arm doing in that lake?
Oh, it is Nikke's arm.
If you look beneath the lake, you will know.
It's a graveyard?
Okay, I understand that you don't want to cooperate. Seems like we'll have to see for ourselves what's under there.
Probably a whole bunch of Nikke's down there.
Right.
Dead ones.
We need to see if the rest of the body is in there.
The only problem is the electricity coursing through the water.
What if we make a suit out of all the insulated gloves that I brought?
Oh, Jesus.
That's a brilliant idea.
I know Annie's gonna say something like that.
I thought so too.
But none of us can swim. That'll make searching for something underwater difficult, to say the least.
Let's take care of the electricity for now. Once we've handled that, we can think about what to do next.
Now that we're on the topic, don't you find it strange? Where is the power supply for all this electricity coming from?
There's probably an unmanned power plant nearby, supplying electricity to the ground floor. When the first floor was flooded, it turned the entire lake into an electrical hazard.
Do you think we can locate this power plant?
Tracing the flow of electricity back to the source is easy enough. The issue is that the source is inside the lake. Do any of you have a map by any chance?
Maps aren't a thing up on the surface. And even if they were, they'd be so outdated that we couldn't depend on them.
Then I guess we have no choice but to look around.
Fine. Then let's prepare and move.
That won't be necessary.
Yay!
Now that I'm here.
I was talking about how did Privity fit into all this. Here she is. Yeah, Privity, where do you come from?
You guys should have done a better job setting up a security perimeter. If I'd been a Rapture, you'd all be dead.
If it had been a rapture, we would have heard it coming.
Anyway, the central government sent me. We can't afford to leave this situation unmonitored, no matter how small the impact of the D-Wave is this time around.
Privity will get
Don't they trust us?
a different
How
skin.
rude.
The central government trusts you. They're
Otherwise
simply
they would show
monitoring
it,
the state of
but she still
affairs
got
to
her
see if
original
any
skin.
further intervention is necessary. This is a volatile situation. And we have no idea what unpredictable
she might
actions
change it later.
individuals affected by D-Waves might get up to.
Huh? Are you talking about us?
Unfortunately, I believe she is.
When you say unpredictable actions, what do you mean?
It's hard to say. I suppose that's why I said it's unpredictable, genius.
Who are you, barging in here acting all high and mighty?
Yeah, that's her personality.
I am Privity from Triangle. We are a defense force employed by the central government to respond to forces which pose threats to the Ark.
What a long-winded explanation.
As far as you're concerned, I'm Privity from Triangle. At any rate, my official role here is to conduct surveillance, but I can also offer general support. I overheard that you're looking for a power plant nearby.
Yes, that's right.
I know the location. The central government's field units received updated maps of the surface.
Huh? Why just you? Wouldn't it be better if everyone got a copy?
Beats me. I suppose we're lucky that way. Yeah, right. They're just keeping us in line by meting out information piecemeal. The central government does no such thing. That's precisely what a squad member in the central government special forces would say. Do you want the location of the power plant or not? Oh, by all means, be so kind as to grace us with the location, oh mighty officer.
Did you come here alone, Privity?
No, I brought support. I predict that she'll prove quite helpful. Although, I'll have to wait and see if I'm correct in that assumption. This place is
Well, I
full
think
of
I know who it is.
uncertainties, and she's the only one I can think of who would be able to handle it. Stop dragging it
The
out
boom
and
lady.
just tell us who it is
Elec.
for crying out loud. She hung back to investigate the entrance. She'll be here soon. The entrance is all clear, Miss
Yeah, I thought
Privity.
so.
Wow, look at all these new faces!
Elec?
Howdy! I'll be taking part in this D-Wave operation. I look forward to working with you all.
Yeah.
I'm right here. Try and hit me. It's over already. Is this one next?
Performing reload sequence.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Enemy aircraft confirmed.
Maybe that was too intense.
Performing reload sequence.
Yeah, that's why she got some points. The Elec, gonna be involved with the story.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could come down?
Let me have my fun!
Anybody who recognizes the
Where is
greatness
she
of the
sniffing?
tetrapod must be a good person.
Upon joining the group and gazing at the tetrapod, oh, she just
I can't believe such a
astounded
magnificent
by the
transport aircraft
tetrapod there.
exists! I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look? Please?
If, by your own admission, you know it's an inappropriate question, why would you ask it?
But taking something apart is the same as assembling it, just in reverse! I'll be able to put it back together perfectly.
Don't you dare! Hurry up and come down, will you?
I don't even know how she got up there.
That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation. Other than those three showing up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed. However, the severed arm of a Nikke was retrieved from the lake, while some of your members were fishing, no less. The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seems to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate. In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing throughout the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained. It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby, so the power there needs to be shut off. Did I get everything?
That's correct.
A lovely summary, oh mighty one! Good. Then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Elec, come down.
Yay, Privity
Huh?
become a leader
Why?
all of a sudden.
We need to go to the power plant.
Why?
We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake.
The lake is electrified? No kidding. Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw a dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever.
Excuse me?
If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the tetrapod?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Hey, why aren't we being consulted?
Just leave her. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to part ways for just a little bit. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
Good lord, Elec.
Jeez, she really loves the tetrapod.
Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam?
No.
Let's get going!
Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like.
Of course. Commander, Alec and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here.
Wouldn't it be better for all of us to go?
No, we should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine.
Okay, fine. Reach out if anything happens.
Will do.
Well, she's got a point. The commander always shines. Time for somebody else.
Is this one next?
Don't worry. Rapture's eliminated! This lever here is meant to cut off all the power in case of an emergency. All we've got to do is pull it, and voila!
It looks more primitive than I expected.
The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is.
I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, even a small malfunction can render it useless.
Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features those have, the better. Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to a simple purpose.
Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in.
Oh wow, so you have those in your world too?
And enter keys are too small. And arrow keys lined up in a straight row. Sounds like you have those here too.
Yes. Evil truly does transcend worlds.
So, if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city? And thus the electricity coursing through the lake?
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Wait!
Huh?
What if there are still survivors in the city?
That's impossible.
How can you know for sure?
Official declarations from the central government state there are no human survivors on the surface.
How can we trust that? You never know. They might be lying.
The central government would never lie. The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. We must have faith in them.
And what are your personal thoughts, Privity?
Me? I trust them. Unquestioningly.
But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have? Huh. Oh.
Lily, was it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes?
I do. I believe in Mother Sphere.
Is that your world's equivalent of the central government?
To believe in Mother Sphere is to have faith.
I see.
Wait.
Would you ever deny what Mother Sphere has told you? Would you refute anything she said?
No. That would be blasphemy.
Right. Then you and I have something in common.
She
You
pulled the
can
lever.
take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity.
Huh?
I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever.
Oh boy.
I already pulled it.
I see. so you can let go of that one. All right.
Oh, your finger stuck?
You've got a death grip on this lever. You must have been awfully nervous.
Maybe she
Miss
got shot?
Privity, Miss Lily. There are times when having blind faith in something isn't ideal. It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help.
Okay. Thank you, Alec.
No problem!
Let me tease you. Not quite enough. Why don't we continue for a little while longer?
After cutting off the power, Alec joins the others in repairing the tetrapod, while Privity watches over from higher vantage point. The rest of us stare at Neon, who is crouched in front of the lake.
All right. I'm going to put it in.
Just stick your hand in the water already. You haven't got all day.
But the water might still be electrified.
The electricity's been cut off.
You never know.
Good grief, move over. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going. Ah! I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Now all that's left is to drain the water from the lake.
How do we do that, though?
I doubt that the draining system is working as intended. It's probably being blocked by something.
Some kind of obstruction.
Is it what I think it is?
Probably.
I'll dive
Dead
in
bodies.
and check.
You can swim?
Of course I can.
Probably a whole bunch of dead Nikkes down there. Oh, that's right. So can I.
Can Nikke's not swim?
Nope, they weigh too much. Oh, Commander, you should not use that word. Look at Rappy, Neon, and Anise. Okay, bad joke. But it's true that they can't swim.
I see.
Well, except
Well, I think it's best that you stay here. It's best
the
for
Aegis
commanders to
squad.
stay out of harm's way.
They can't
That's
swim.
often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself.
Helm
I'll check the drainage area
anchor,
and see if there are any obstructions that need
and
to be
mast.
removed.
I think those are swim type.
How long can you hold your breath?
Not sure. I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
What? You've never run out of breath underwater?
Nope, never.
How does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll be back.
Wait, you should set up a signal to let us know if you're in trouble. Oh, there she goes. Eve dives into the water with perfect form.
Maybe we could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs to.
Good lord.
I don't think that would do much.
Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and...
Yeah, you can't go in,
You
remember?
won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water.
If anything happens, I'll go in.
Okay. If anything happens, you'll have to take over.
10 minutes later.
Don't you think she's taking too long?
Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but...
I can't wait anymore. Let's throw in a fishing line.
I'll go in. First, let's attach some fishing line to me. We hurried, wrapped the fishing line around my waist. I'll be back. While I'm gone, be sure to... Oh, she's back. She leaves herself out of the water and stared at us.
Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait?
Not quite.
The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system.
Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it.
Yes. There's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, let's go investigate.
What was inside the lake?
The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights.
You know that's not what I'm asking.
On the floor, there were 3 bodies, lying on top of a door. One of them was missing an arm.
On top of a door, you said?
Yes. Maybe they died while they were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door.
I think we need to try talking to Com again. We found 3 dead Nikke's on top of what appears to be a large door on the ground floor. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Oh, jeez. What's behind that door?
I don't know.
Com is unintelligent and doesn't know much.
Reverse
Shut up.
psychology.
I'm not dumb.
If you were smart, then you would be able to answer.
I won't fall for such simplistic
Okay, yeah.
provocations.
Com can see through you.
Whoa! This is some high-level psychological
Yeah.
warfare we're witnessing.
Never thought I'd live to see the day where 2 robots are bickering.
Can't we just pry it open and parse through its data?
Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools.
They do in the Ark.
Well, we're not in the Ark, are we?
We could take it.
Take it where?
I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data. I've been waiting for the ideal time to take it back to the Ark and examine it. And now would seem to be the perfect time. If we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome came too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface as well.
What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark?
The data it contains will be analyzed in detail.
And after?
After that, the central government will handle it.
So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface.
Most likely, no.
They need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark. I need to stay on the surface.
You'll take me to the Ark? I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Com does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
I won't send Rome and Com to the Ark.
Commander, then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark.
What?
Although we don't know precisely what kind of data these 2 robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark. At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered raptures in the areas they've been previously, or what types of raptures. Robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly uncommon. They will absolutely be useful to the Ark. That much is certain. I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects. That's why I like you. However, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass because of it.
I can't believe you just said that!
What?
You just said you like him.
I did? No, I meant... I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic.
That better be what you meant.
Of course it was. What are you insinuating? Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander. But Please, for once, I'm asking you to compromise on this. The data these two robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly imagine.
No.
Fine. How about this then? We'll designate Rome and Com as honorary members of the Counters Squad. That way, no one will be able to mistreat them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data. I'll personally ensure that it's done.
I will be the commander's colleague. How exciting.
You were my colleague from the start.
How exciting. So exciting.
Are you okay with going to the Ark room?
I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark.
I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to
Com
rot.
must have a bad past
You
with
do
the
not
Ark.
have a physical brain, and it will not rot.
Sorry, Com, but you don't have much of a choice here. Either cooperate with us and accept the deal, or we'll leave you entirely at the mercy of the Ark.
I suppose that settles it then.
Privily turns her head toward the tetrapod.
You see? I told you I could get things done.
Who are you talking to?
No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Rome and Com, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you.
Are they gonna keep their promise?
Let me tease you.
Or are they gonna dissect those robots? You know, it would be ironic if the government and the top people
Victory!
actually turn out to be a
With
bad
me on
guy.
your team. Did you expect anything else?
And then the queen of the rapture is very pretty much a good guy. Nah, that doesn't sound right.
This place is very wet, very squishy. Not good for treads.
There will be a lot of water pulled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late.
That means that water has been continuously seeping out, even if it does so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there's an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain.
I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working?
Nope, it's been kaput ever since we arrived. To be exact, the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything.
Ms. Lily, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. We tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics. It was like looking through a lens that was fogged up.
Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me.
Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Eleg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day. But when it came to the power source or detailed schematics, the results came back blurred beyond recognition.
That must mean we can't share technology between our worlds.
It would seem so. However, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance, negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds.
That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back.
I know. It pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds.
That's a shame, for sure. We might have come across some useful discoveries.
At least you'll always be able to retain the memories. Is something wrong, Eve?
Nothing's wrong. It's just... that was a rather poetic line, Rome.
I know many good lines.
Tell me again why you had to tag along.
I might discover new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc.
You're nothing if not industrious.
I always work hard.
Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do remember. It is my duty.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it does not. Because it is something I must do.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
What do you do in your own world, Eve?
Me? I fight with Anitiba.
All the time.
Yes, all the time.
Doesn't that become monotonous?
Boy,
never gave
Rome
much
sure knew
thought.
how to counter.
It was something I had to do, and so I did it. With everything I had.
Same as me.
I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar.
Nobody move. Raptures detected up ahead.
That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptures.
Could they be hiding? Waiting to attack?
Yes, they're lying in wait.
Hold on. How did you know that, Neon?
Yeah.
Instinct. Instinct developed through firepower.
They're hiding underground, waiting to ambush us.
Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate.
Rapture ambushes operate slightly differently from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or Nikkes, and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or Nikkes would come to this place due to the flowing water, and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades.
Persistent.
They certainly are.
Do they feed on humans or Nikkes?
No, they simply kill them.
That makes their persistence even stranger.
Yes, it does.
Rappy, let's get started.
Affirmative. Engaging enemy.
Let's do this.
Roger. Initiating engagement sequence.
Is this one next? It's over already.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Uh-oh. With a resounding roar, the surface of the lake begins to recede. Before long, the entire lake has been drained. Oh, okay. Revealing the ground floor in its entirety. The first thing that catches my eye is the 3 fallen Nikkes. Their bodies have become overgrown with moss, making them look like a part of the natural landscape. We cautiously head down to the ground floor.
Confirmation of death. No surprise there. And for a long time at that. I'm not even picking up any brain activity.
If I may.
Privily steps forward and searches the bodies.
There doesn't seem to be any data stored inside. Then again, even if there was, it would have almost certainly been damaged by the water and electricity. They're wearing dog tags, old models. These might help us find out something.
Alright, take them.
I'm going to head back to the Ark. I'll take Rome and Com with me and make sure they get to come back to the surface.
All right.
The Ark. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, just a moment. I received a message from the Ark.
Oh, probably steps
This
away.
door underneath them has welding marks. Considering which side they're on, it must have been soldered from the outside.
I hope it wasn't done to keep people inside from getting out.
I hope so too.
How long will it take to open this up?
If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to pop it open quickly. If we're careful about it, I'd say maybe half a day.
How are the repairs in the tetrapod going?
All done! We've even finished running all the necessary tests! I may not have been able to do a deep dive into the schematics like I wanted, but it was still a fun project. Repairing things is always a hoot.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got a report confirming the location of Gatekeeper. It's approximately 20 kilometers from here in the old downtown area.
Nice. Sounds like they're making progress. So, if we deal with this Gatekeeper character, we might be able to return to our world?
That's right.
That's good news. But I don't think we'll be heading back anytime soon.
What? Why not?
Because a certain someone we know can never resist getting involved in other people's affairs.
Right.
Adam, Lily, I'm sorry, but I would like to delay our return for a while. I want to find out what's happening here and help in any way I can. I'm also curious to find out what's behind that door.
I knew it.
Yep, we totally called it.
Are you sure? Don't you need to hurry back? You're not duty-bound to help us by any means.
You helped with the repair of the tetrapod. And besides, do you always need a reason to want to help someone?
Wow. I can't remember the last time I heard someone speak in such lofty terms.
If you're willing to help, we certainly won't turn you down.
Then let's do something about that door first. Let's see. What tools should we bring?
Wearing it down with a grinder might be a good idea.
How about using a torch to pierce through it?
Or drilling a hole and packing it with explosives?
See you around, everybody.
Going to the Ark. How exciting.
The way Com's acting is making me nervous.
Yeah, it couldn't stop raving and ranting before. But now it's gone quiet.
Maybe it gave up. Or it's plotting something. Either way,
Probably
don't
plotting
worry.
something.
Its weapons have all been removed, and Rome will keep an eye on it.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you. The Ark is traitorous.
He might be
The
right.
Ark takes everything from you.
Yeah, we've heard it all before. Talk about being a broken record.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
I suggest we hurry for the sake of our own mental health, if nothing else. By the way, I just sent you a file, Commander.
What is it?
It's a detailed map of the area. I figured it might come in handy. It's highly classified, so make sure to keep a tight lid on it.
Okay, thank you.
Love sure does make us do foolish things. Like handing out confidential information like it's nothing.
Good Lord, Annie.
What did you just say?
Nothing at all.
Anyway, I'll see you all later.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
Be quiet, would you?
This is gonna be a long trip back.
Pretty room and calm
All
leave.
right. Let's keep watch over the area.
That's about the only thing we can do now.
Oh, I've seen this boss a few times. Quarter. He seems to be the boss of the event, basically.
I won, Commander! Give me some treat!
Well, in the story mode, he gets his ass whooped pretty easy. Though I haven't seen him as a road boss yet. The next day, how things are progressing?
Nearly finished. The welding wasn't as strong as we thought. We're being extra careful since we don't know what's inside, so it took longer than expected.
We just need to finish this last part. Should take an hour at most.
I got a bad feeling they're gonna find a whole bunch of dead bodies, both human and Nikke. And then they're gonna say, oh, we'll see you next week. And for the story number 2. Okay, so you're nearly there?
I spent all of last night hammering away at this. I could use a good rest.
Go right ahead. I'll help with the things over here.
I really appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, no you don't, Adam. No slacking.
What do you mean? It's almost finished anyway. It's not like I can be of much more help.
You could help with the cleanup.
I'll take care of that. You go rest, Adam.
You see? He says it's fine.
Ugh, fine. Go.
Come on, Ms. Lily. Give Mr. Adams some slack. He did a good job helping us.
Yeah, what she said. It's not easy being an assistant to 2 engineers. All right then. I appreciate you.
Commander, I need you to hurry over to the city entrance.
Ah. See, I thought so. Something like that. Why? Is there something wrong?
We've got a big problem.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll be right over. Sorry.
It's okay.
So we won't be able to clean up after all. Rappy, I'm here. What's going on here? At the city entrance, Privity lies collapsed on the ground. Rome appeared to be completely shut down. And there are 3 familiar figures standing
I
before
found them
them.
lying somewhere on the surface. So I brought them here.
This young lady is not too grievously injured. Still, 'twould be most dangerous to simply leave her where we found her.
Wait a minute. Did Scarlet got a new voice actor? She sounds different. Yeah, a lot of Nikke is getting, you know, different voice actor. I'm assuming, for whatever reason, you know, the original actor just probably won't be either money problem or simply just not available, I guess.
I've already administered some basic first aid, but do you have any medical equipment around?
Speaking of Scarlet, so here she is. She gonna meet her sword fighting Eve, and I guess both of them gonna try to find out who can be the strongest. Yeah, they were sparring. That's what the trailer showed. Looks pretty cool. What are you all doing here? No, first off, what happened to Privity and Rome? Hey, Calm is missing.
Focus. We need to treat these 2 first.
I think Calm is doing that.
Point me where I need to go and I'll treat them.
Make haste.
Okay. I think that's Calm's doing.
Finished.
How's Privity doing?
She should wake up soon.
Phew, that's a relief.
What about Rome?
Luckily, it was just a fuse that was pulled out. I'll turn the power back on now.
Oh, I think Fuse gonna be
Commander,
I think Calm stole Rome's fuse there. Hey Rome, are you okay?
I'm fine. I simply went offline for a moment.
Looks like you've been betrayed.
Okay.
She's fine, don't worry.
Betrayed by Calm.
That's good.
Well, he does not like us or Ark in the first place anyway. Yeah, what happened? Where's Calm?
We encountered a rapture on the way.
Okay.
Privity fought hard. So did I. But then, Calm suddenly knocked Privity unconscious. And ran away.
What?
I had to protect Privity, so I fought against the rapture. But I couldn't win. Right before I went offline, I saw 3 white figures come in.
We were planning on treating them at the nearest city. But it just so happened you all were nearby.
A real stroke of luck indeed. Thanks for saving them.
'Tis but a small matter. No need for thanks.
What are you all doing here anyway?
Oh, we're...
Mr. Commander! You need to get back here!
Oh,
Hurry!
I'll be right there. Sorry, be right back. Commander's been pulling everywhere.
Take your time.
Could you give me something to eat while I wait? Otherwise, I might get bored.
Snow White, don't be like that.
All right, time for Eve and Scarlet to meet. Let's see how their reaction gonna be. I'll be interesting. Eleg, what's wrong?
Inside. Behind the door.
I got a bad feeling there'll be a whole bunch of dead bodies. You got it open? I stopped mid-sentence. A dark space lies where the door used to be. Standing against the darkness is a figure. An old man who stares at me silently. Oh, I was wrong. It's not a dead body. See, I was thinking, there'll be a pile of human and Nikke. But it turned out to be an old man. What in the world?
Mr. Commander.
Is he still alive?
It's a human.
Oh! That is the end of the first story. Yeah. The question is he still alive? Okay, let's go ahead and spin the rest of the thing.
Rapture's eliminated.
And let's go check the field. Let's see if anything changes. Oh, it does changes. Look at this. Yeah, remember we drained the lake? Oh my. That means more treasure to be found? Generate passcode. Okay. Before we go to that point, let's take a look at the newly formed level here. Okay, here we are. Is that where the old man stay in this building right here? Is that a kitchen in the middle, like a pot of soup? Okay, it looks like an angel statue. What is this
It's
right
quiet
here?
and lonely.
Hey, now wait a minute. What is that robot right there? That looks like a rapture. Oh yeah, it is. It is a rapture, and Scarlet just whooped its ass. Okay, let's go ahead and get the code here. Get that final, can. Okay, the passcode is appear to be roar. Oh, roll. Okay, that's what it is.
Going in. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Roll. Yeah.
Going in.
Here we are.
I'm a
So
little
that'll be
bothered
3
by
out of
things
3.
over here.
I think now we collect this thing. So there are a total of 20 of them. We got 3. So I think tomorrow or whatever, as the day goes by, they will unlock. You know, they will put in some more, just like relics. Today we start out with 2. Tomorrow they might add 2 more. Okay, I think that's it for story number 1. You can see it'll be next week for story number 2. So far it's pretty good. So here we are. Oh, that's funny. Snow White, she want to eat. She just fired on that vending machine there. She actually got something out of it. And looks like Rappy is trying to resuscitate Privity. Yeah, she's doing CPR. You would think Rapunzel, the hero, is supposed to do that. Okay, anything else? Oh, cafe sign. So after we drain that water, we got second level. And what is Neon doing? Because she just felt. Oh, that is cool. I just missed what did Neon do. She just fell from height. Okay, let's take a look right here. She doing something. Oh, you know what I think? I think she's trying to. Yep, she's trying to do what Eve does. But she fell. Ah, that's right. She was trying to do parkour just like Eve. Okay. That is very funny. I actually enjoy this mini thing. That's pretty big, ain't it? So here are the shop and all that stuff. Okay. That's it for story number 1. So far, so good. And I'll see you next week for story number 2. Whether that old man is still alive or not. And if he is, who is he and why he's there. See you next time.